Hey everybody! So, of course you can see the camera quality is different. I got a new lens. So today's topic. How y'all been handling your love lives in the pandemic? I'm wondering, what have you all been doing to try to keep your love life alive? Did you pick one person in March and you're just toughing it out with them, or you're already booed up, or you're just single as a dollar bill? What I've been doing, however, is virtual connecting or virtual dating, I guess. So I think I would say it started back in March. And what I did was I was using one of the online dating apps, which I'm going to talk about and give a review on in a little bit. And yeah, I created a profile on there, and I really did it because I wanted to try to sort of put myself out there, but really experiment with the dating scene. And this app allows you to change your location and stuff. So I was just kind of out here like just changing my location like I was changing clothing. And yeah, it was actually really interesting. I actually did meet a couple people in the city I'm in and linked up with them when it kind of calmed down a bit and I felt safe. And obviously right now numbers are so high that I'm sure most people probably don't feel comfortable with it. But when we do kind of get things back down, it's going to become a question again of how do you safely connect with someone that you're talking to or that you met online. And what I think is the best way to do this is, just making your expectations clear from the jump. Don't compromise, be clear, and meet outdoors. If the person is not willing to make you feel comfortable, then is there even really a point in meeting up with somebody new? It's not. And then fall hit, so I was just like, peace out. So in that time frame, I started moving my location to other cities. So it wasn't even a question. It was like, oh, sorry, sir, I don't live in your city. But obviously my inspiration and motivation behind that is because I am going to be nomadic. So it was important to try to optimize my chances of also meeting someone who is potentially nomadic. So yeah, it was just kind of important to have like some level of like interaction and meeting someone new, even if I couldn't like link up with them, because it kind of like gives hope for this year that like, okay, my love life is not completely at a zero. And then that's another thing, heavy emphasis on the video chatting and constant conversation prior to meeting up in person. But now it's like, oh, I gotta like you, I gotta vibe with you to want to link up in person, And then again, even if you do really vibe with someone, it's okay to say, hey, I don't feel comfortable right now. Now we're gonna talk about the app. The app is called Hinge. I need to figure out a way to plug in like royalties or referral rates, because I swear I have referred all my friends onto this app. But why I like Hinge is because for me the main reason is you can change your location and you can do it for free. However, the app tends to just have more mature men, and I believe women probably. I only looked at the men's, so I don't know for sure, but it just has an air of maturity, of I know what I want, and also open-mindedness of just like getting to know each other without like strings attached, which I found really refreshing. And the best part of the app is the preferences. It just is more authentic. I feel like you go through someone's profile and you know them more. Okay, so if you go to a profile, they have like 3 different prompts that can be answered, which it allows someone to put more of their personality, I think, into it, which is really nice. And then the other thing that I really liked is, of course, like you have age, you have heights. And as someone who is 5'10" and a heightist, it's important. And then it also includes like your preferences for drinking, smoking, marijuana and drug use, you know? You can even put like your political affiliation, so you can sort of get a feel for them if they're liberal or conservative. They also, you can put the option of like whether you're open to kids, whether you have kids. It's just nice to have that resume all out there, so you don't have to be like, oh, let's go through this. Because if that's a deal breaker, at least you see it and you can just swipe left and not waste your time. Within the app, you can also make calls and video calls. So it's a really nice, just familiarity, I think, that you get from it. So I really would recommend, if you are kind of feeling a little blah about your love life and you want to just feel like you're making progress, even if nothing happens, hop on there, give it a try. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Change your city around. The cities that I have found to be the best for women of my demographic: Chicago, Dallas, but if you're more conservative, if you're a little bit more liberal, Dallas is hit and miss. Houston, the Bay Area is not bad. Boston, I've heard, is not too bad. London, you can go overseas. I did try Lagos, Nigeria. It was dry. It was dry. It wasn't even dry, it was dry. So I think there's just not a popular app out there. Get to connecting and mingling safely, virtually. I want to know your experiences. Feel free to DM me. I'm so interested. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And comment below what has been your quarantine survival strategies for your love life. It was a good way for me to stay in practice, since I didn't feel comfortable connecting with people in person, and with the open mind that I may meet someone who's really dope who wants to go abroad or travel, or we could be friends. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. So, all right, guys.